Good evening, tarot card readers of the world. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to tune into our frequency here of the universe. So everybody's pulling on this big energy of this full moon in Pisces. So I decided to do something a little different. We'll change it up. Tonight we're going to do a Tree of Life pull on this full moon energy in Pisces. Something I've been wanting to do for a while. Tonight's the night. So we're going to do our Tree of Life spread. Something I don't see often, and I have enjoyed doing this for myself and other people. So we're going to use the Angels and FairiesDeck. And we might throw some tarot down, I don't know. But this deck is really, I don't know, it's really been speaking to me, I guess. So, here we go. Oh, sorry about that. We're going to do a little secret reveal here as we go. That's going to be a good one there. Ooh, doing some reveals here. Okay, so now we are going to start. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Kitties get curious. Now, I would think normally the one card starts up at the top, but I have decided we're going to start at the bottom, at the root, and we're going to work our way up. With this Pisces new moon, you know, Pisces is one of the most intuitive signs. So, with this moon, I believe we are to get more in touch with our intuitive side. I am a Scorpio, and a lot of people are confused. And Pisces, I think, enjoys this fact because it keeps their cover. Pisces is one of the most intuitive water signs. One of the most intuitive signs of all. It's the end of the zodiac. So, what I find interesting about this energy, this Pisces energy, oh, excuse me, Mercury in retrograde, hardcore, hot and heavy right now, which a lot of you know, or maybe all of you know because you're just that advanced. Because if you're in my channel, I know that you're advanced because you're here based on my North Node reads, because I'm going to incorporate throughout this the North and South Node. Virgo is the South Node to Pisces. So that would be the more practical approach of things. But the Pisces energy is a lot more emotional, a lot more watery, a lot more fluid, a lot more knowing. In fact, the mantra is I believe. They are ruled by Neptune, the planet of sacrifice. The 12th house, which is a multiple of 3. If any of you know, there is a lot of power in the number 3. So, saying all that, we're going to start with the family and home energy, rather, whatever you want, however you want to call it. This card is Earth Mother. Allow your heart to propel you to greater things than you have ever known. Yes, because I've said it a million times. Without love, you really don't have a whole lot. So the love starts in your family. And then we're going to go up to your unconscious foundation. You have the garden fairies. The spirits are all around you, so allow yourself to grow in full, knowing you are beloved. Like I said, dig deep. Connect more to your angels and your fairies, your spirit guides. This is telling you right here, the spirits are all around you, so allow yourself to grow in full because they're here to help you. They're here to help you grow. We all know that. Spirit guides are here to help you grow. They're not here. You're going to hate me for this. A lot of tarot readers are going to hate me for this too because all they do is read for somebody else, for your person. But the spirits aren't here to help you guide you to another person. The Fool is by himself. When he makes the leap of faith, he's by himself. There will be people on his path, but that's not the purpose of the journey. Now, along your journey, the purpose is to connect with another person or several people, and I don't mean on the sexual level. I'm talking in the just relative plane, I guess. So, there are people all on your journey, but that's not the whole focus. The focus is your journey. And your spirit guides are here to help you with that journey. So then we're going to go to the communication and career portion of the Tree of Life. Fairy of the Mystic Forest. You have the power and aptitude to make your dreams come true. All you need is commitment to make it happen. So with communication and career, with this card being in that spot, this seems like it's saying that, maybe some of you or all of you are questioning your power or your aptitude in a certain position. But this is saying that all you need is commitment to make that happen. A commitment to better communicate your power or your authority. Better way to communicate, your power and authority in your family, in your home life, in your home. And maybe you thought you weren't good enough for that. Maybe you thought that your communication was failed. No, your communication is fine. That's what this card here is saying. Maybe you need to speak your truth a little more clearly. Maybe you need to put your foot down a little more firmly. Things like that, but it's a commitment that needs to be made to yourself that you're going to walk in your power. So this is also, to me, like maybe a card of taking your power back. And that is the blockage that has been stopping you from this communication. A communication of commitment. A commitment of communication is what this card is saying. So we're going to go to your emotional relationships. Fairy Godmother, beautiful card. Get out of your shell and allow yourself to sing out loud with the music of the day. Emotional relationships. It's kind of like a lot of musicals, all they do is run around and they sing to each other. But this is the way that everything has been portrayed in the past. Serenading each other. And this is a part of, if you look at this card, this fairy godmother is sprinkling her fairy dust onto, which to me is you. And, we just have a lot of fairy energy here. And she's sprinkling this dust all over her to kind of help her get out of her shell. And so I believe what this card is saying is, lighten up. It's just saying lighten up. it's not that serious. And that if you would connect to music a little more, this would maybe help you to get out of this, what's over here, the card we just read. Because here it looks like a stuck in a stagnant type of energy almost. And again, that's where that blocked communication is. So maybe some of you all need to help work on opening your throat chakras. It seems like there's a lot of closed throat chakra energy within this. And because we're in a day and age now where everyone wants to tiptoe around their words and walk on eggshells with their words. I'm sorry, I'm not that guy. I'm not that person that's going to do that. I don't care what's going on in the world. I'm not going to allow somebody to stop me from speaking my truth or stop me from walking in my power and my purpose and my destiny, because then I'm now bound by them. And I'm only going to, like you're in school, I'm only going to move at the slowest link. No, it's time to break out of that. Cut yourself off from all of those negative energies and everything that's been trying to push you down and pull you down, block you from your destiny. You need to understand and identify all of those factors and cut them off and get rid of them. Just throw them in the trash. Because ultimately, everyone is trying to put you in the trash. So this energy here, this is the center energy. And this is, if you look at, let's see, I thought I had the card out here because I really wanted you guys to see how this tree of life, what did I do with that? Did I leave it up here? Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and light my, well, I don't even have a lighter right here. Well, I guess we will not light the full moon candle. Well, whatever. It is what it is. So, all of these energies are connected to each other, which is always the case in any read. It doesn't matter how you're spreading it out. Everything is all interconnected. And it can all relate to each other. So everything is affected, or I'm sorry, this center energy is affected by everything around it. And that's why I believe it's so powerful that they actually call this spot the achievement spots, because your achievements are unfortunately based on everything that is interconnected around you. So again, if you have a lot of negative energies that are interconnected around you, then your achievements are not going to be quite as positive as if you had a lot of positive people or energy around you. And if you can't find that, then you go further deeper within. Again, that's that Pisces energy. It's a lot of introspective work that you end up doing, because you just realize that there's a lot of surface level out there. And so the only way for you to move forward is to go inside and further deeper connect with yourself. So in the achievement section, or energy rather, we have the twilight magic. You may feel that you cannot move forward in life, but you are blessed, so move on with love. And again, that's what I've been getting in this, with these energies here at the root of you or us, however you want to look at it. But again, this is more of that energy that's like, you believe you're not powerful enough. You believe you don't have enough information or knowledge or wisdom or whatever it is that somebody has said to you or made you think and feel, which is not true at all, that you don't have power or that you don't have knowledge or wisdom. Maybe because you're young. A lot of people want to look at young people as if they don't have any knowledge or experience or whatever, but some people go through, they have their whole life crammed into 5 years versus some of us that don't experience things in 50 years. And I don't ever look at any young person as if they have experienced less than me or they know less than me, because I have learned things from people half my age and even younger. We can always learn something from each other, always, no matter how old or young that we are. And if more people would come into that understanding, obviously we would have a lot further advanced world when we don't have everyone running around in their ego because I'm twice your age, I'm so much smarter and wiser than you are. Well, the fact is I may have lived a sheltered life and I don't even know it. You know, and that's what happens with us as we get older. Our ego continually inflates and gets bigger and bigger and bigger until other people have to help us hold our head up. But you're blessed, so move on with love. Move on with love, not hate. Hate is like a dam in the river. We are to be water and be fluid and flow. Go with the flow. Well, you can't do that if you feel like you can't move forward in life because of what other people have said and done over your life. Alan Watts says this: from the day that we're born, we are conditioned and told who we are. When in reality, nobody knows who you are other than you. And so that's a big, hardest part of this journey, is figuring out who you are, right? Figuring out why you're here. What's your purpose? Well, I've said 1,000 times and I'll say it 5,000 more. Is find your North Node and find your purpose, your destiny. It is your North Star. So follow it. Yeah, no, I'm liking this. So then we're going to go to the number 4 spot, which is the helpful matters. What's going to help you guys within all of these energies that you are having a hard time shaking, is what I'm feeling here. You're having a hard time shaking out of this energy. So you have the rainbow spirit. When you feel anxious, you can ask for help from the energy source that is around you. And it's funny that, ironic rather, that we are in the helpful matters position now in this Tree of Life spread. You need to reach out more to your spirit guides, angels, fairies, your soul tribe, the people around you that are not there to serve them. They're not biased. They're really there to give you a true, honest opinion. But in all, you can always trust your spirit guides. And there's a lot of this here is reaching out more to your spirit guides and not so much in this 3D matrix. Because if you look at that, this is a very 5D card. So it'll be helpful to you to connect to your spirit guides. I mean, that's all I'm getting this whole time. And a lot of us think we are doing so well, but there's always a way to connect more and a way to connect deeper. So then we're going to go to our opposing matters, the things that are stopping and blocking you, which I would imagine we already know what this is going to be. I give you star dreams. Feel blessed and know that the troubles that have followed you are now far behind. Right, because you guys are carrying that luggage and that baggage with you. You were thinking that you were headed to a plane and you had to keep this stuff with you so that you could put it on this plane so that it can go with you wherever you go. This card here is saying that that's not true. You need to feel blessed and know your troubles that have followed you are now far behind you. So there's no reason to even look back. You don't have to wonder. Did I finally get rid of that? Is it finally gone? Well, that's what the Spirit is saying here. But yeah, it's not only gone, but it's far gone. It's far behind you. There's no reason to carry it and hold on to it anymore. Because again, it's what's interconnectively affecting all of everything around you. It's kind of like there's a tarot reader that says, you know, 1 drop of ammonia ruins a whole pot of chili. And that's good because it doesn't take much to ruin your spirit. It doesn't take much to ruin your attitude. It doesn't take much to take you right out of this 5D or spiritual journey because you are too focused on what some person said about you. And so ultimately you are making them right. Whatever they wanted to speak over you. But that's what this whole read is saying, is that if you would just connect more, and obviously I'm going to take this message for myself because we are never connected enough. Because if we were, we would already have all the information. We would already have everything from them that we need. But the thing is we need spoon-fed, right? We need spoon-fed. Unfortunately for us, we just, you know, we can't handle the truth, right? The truth is what? Everything, all-knowing, all at once. Obviously, we can't handle it or we'd already have it. So here we are trying to spoon-feed ourselves and trying to take spoonfuls from everybody that we don't even know. We don't even know what they cooked and how they cooked it. But trust and believe, you have found that acidic chili. That chili that has been ruined because somebody has ruined it themselves. So connect more to your spirit guides. So we're going to look at your responsibilities now. Oh, my nose is running. It's odd today. Can't catch it. This is the Starlight card. You have been upset in the past days by the actions of others. Again, you see, you're letting others affect you. But now is the time for you to say enough and live your own life. Exactly. See, that's exactly what this whole thing is leading up to, is for you to cut the bullshit out, cut out these toxic people, cut out all these people who no longer serve your highest good. Because if you don't, it's going to be acid to your blood. You're going to have these issues and problems. You don't even know where they're coming from. The doctors can't even tell you where they're coming from because you are constantly in this battle between not just good and evil, but between the carnal and the not carnal, between the spiritual and the physical. It's a constant battle for all of us. But now's the time to say enough. Take your power back. Stop giving it away to people who don't have a spirit of gratitude with you. You're unappreciative. They don't appreciate anything that you do or say for them. It's like an energy vampire, you know. So a vampire, what do? They just continually are taking from you. The only time the vampire gives you anything is when he wants to turn you into the very same thing as him. So, it looks like you're going to have to give me 1 second. It looks like my phone is not plugged in, even though it appears to be plugged in. This Mercury retrograde, the energy has been building up for, I want to say, almost 2 weeks prior to this day. But holy cow, I mean, I know normally it's only 3 days before and after, but with the retrograde on top of it, it's just like, it's just magnetized this energy. Let me make sure, let me plug my phone in here.